Kiran, the bowling finally is looking a little nice. Ashwin's doing well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is a bright prospect, but the fear still remains is that Zahir Khan is on the wane. Any new bowlers that you've identified who you think can bridge from domestic to national level?
Rishikesh, tell you the fact that there are some bowlers, but they need to play some international cricket now. Bhuvneshwar Kumar came in just straight away after 4 to 5 guys got unfit, and he got an opportunity, and he proved himself very well and done very well. Now suddenly everybody said Bhuvneshwar Kumar is very good, but there are a lot of bowlers are available. You need to give them opportunities. So that's why I always believe that you create opportunities, create a healthy competition in the fast bowling department. Also, you need to have about 10 fast bowlers who can really be there. Like somebody is not fit, Umesh Yadav is not fit, somebody Irfan Pathan is fit, he can walk in like that. So what has happened? Like we haven't got too many bowlers at the moment. We need to encourage them, give them opportunities, create opportunities for them, and we need to have Ishant Sharma, Umesh Yadav, Zahir Khan, Irfan Pathan, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, RP Singh, or Praveen Kumar. They become fit also, and there are some young fast bowlers who are doing very well in domestic cricket also. Dhaval Kulkarni, all these guys, they can always come. They can come in the team, but they need to perform also outstanding. You just can't have 1 5-wicket haul and think that you're going to play for India. It's not going to be easy for you because you need to show the consistency also. Like Shami Ahmed came from Calcutta, so it's a brilliant find. So you need to perform. First year is always easy. You need to continue to perform very well in future also. Ashok Dinda is outstanding cricketer. So need to have these cricketers together and carry on these guys, 10 cricketers, bowlers especially. And we need this fast bowlers because when we go to South Africa, when we go to Champions Trophy, you will have to have these fast bowlers who are fully fit. And if they are not fit, the other fast bowler should be also available to you to play for India. In India, we can get away with the one fast bowler who's doing very well in test matches or ODI or 2 fast bowlers. But when we travel, especially internationally, we need to play 3 fast bowlers in the team, and that's how we can win test matches or ODI matches in when you go to South Africa, England, New Zealand, or anywhere else also. We need to have 3 fast bowlers in the team definitely, because in India we can play 3 fast spinners and win matches. But when we travel, especially, we need to have 10 fast bowlers who are fit, and backup bowler is must for every bowler, because Ishan has gone through injuries, Zahir, Irfan, Dinda, Umesh Yadav now, they all have gone through injuries. So we need to have backup bowler. That's what Australia has got, or South Africa has got, or Pakistan has got.
Sani Gavaskar once said that sledging has always been a part of cricket, but with the Pakistanis, you suddenly realize that they have the same abuses as us. Did the Aussies and the Pakistanis sledge a lot? Has that gone down over the passage time, or has it only increased?
Rishikesh, I think all the teams do that, basically, and depends on situation, how the test series is going or matches are going on, and if the test situation it comes from Indian team also. If you see this test match also, the last test match, there are a lot of aggression. Even in the second test match, first test match also, you see Virat Kohli showing aggression. So the aggression always, and I always believe that you have to play any sport with aggression.
So you're not against it. You're saying
it should not go out of limit. The aggression should be there, and you have to perform also. And when you lose your temper, you don't perform very well. So the aggression, when you show and when you perform, everything comes out of you. And when you win, it definitely gives a great satisfaction. And but the Australians, they are very competitive, and the Pakistani, they are also very competitive. And when we play India, Pakistan is always a tough. It's everybody. Like when you start from here or you're sitting in the taxi guy will say, driver will say that आपको मैच जीत के आने हैं पाकिस्तान के सामने. You go to Lou also in the airport. The next guy next to a guy who's standing to you next to you, he'll also have I said, let me finish this and then we can talk. But people say that even go to custom immigration. So by the time you pass this and get into aircraft also, even the air hostess will come and tell, sir, match jeet ke aana. So the pressure builds on you, and there's a lot of competition on the field, and the aggression is always there. But I think things have changed quite a lot. See, India, Pakistan has played a lot of test series, and one days also. But lately things are much better. There is a lot of rules have come in cricket also, and that's the reason I think things have cooled down quite a lot. But still, I think I always believe that you should play very competitive. You should show your body language strongly. When you feel eye-to-eye contact is very important, and that's where you can win battle.
And who was the most aggressive Aussie? Was it Dennis Lillee or Lenny Pascoe? Who were the people you played with?
I didn't play with Dennis Lillee or Pascoe. I've seen them, but in my time, like Mike Dermott was there. Yeah. There were some other cricketers. Dean Jones, Richie, then even Alan Border. They were all very competitive, and the whole team, I think they were very competitive. They will not give you a chance. If you are down, they will be on top of you, and they will try to pressurize you or try to get you out, and they will say a few things from the from the sleep cordon or from the short legs, the limit off. They'll be aggressive. Definitely, the fast ball will come and bounce you and say a few words to you, but you have to keep cool when you're batting, especially, and you have to think about your team first, then your individual issues. That's where I think any cricketer, especially like Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, Gavaskar, they have gone through all this thing. They never never lost their temper. That's why they have been greatest cricketers,
I don't know if you know this, but if you go online and you YouTube it, your video with Javed Miandad has almost 1 lakh views. 1 lakh people. Kiran More, for all you youngsters who don't remember this, Kiran More was appealing and Javed and him had an exchange of words, and then Javed just jumped up and down, up and down, up and down. Did you go out for dinner after that?
I've been to Javed house for dinner, definitely after a long time, but he's a good friend, and whenever I go to Pakistan, we meet, and definitely he's a character, as a cricketer, great cricketer, outstanding, lot to learn from him, and the way he played his cricket, and play with, aggression, and he was a person from Pakistan who can go in Australia and fight against Dennis Lilly or anywhere he used to take on any cricketers, any fast bowler in the world, and without helmets, he used to play those days cricket also. So for gutsy cricketer, but we had our battle on the field, and but off the field, great friends, all Pakistan especially, and we have great time off the field. Like on the field, when you cross the boundary line, you're inside on the ground. I think from both sides, things are said, and cricket is played very aggressively.
Without the expletives, what did he say to you? Why are you appealing so much? And then you said, no,
I
that's
think
why.
the issue was that I think they were doing well, and they lost a couple of wickets, and he had a back injury, and I kept telling the bowlers that don't bowl short to him, so just keep on bowling up to him, so he could not drive the ball. So it was when he was trying to drive the ball through the covers or mid wicket or mid on, ball was not going only, so he was not reaching for it because he was ready to play on bat foot, and he had a major back problem. He had missed about 3 to 4 matches of World Cup and played against Australia, and I observed that inning he played against Australia and got 50. He was playing on the fine and basically on third man got the 50 and won the match for Pakistan, very crucial. And against us, he was struggling, and the pressure mounted on him. There was a couple of appeals down the leg side for caught behind of Javed of Sachin's bowling, and I thought he was out, and he kept telling me, "Arey, khali fukat ka appeal kyun karta hai tu?" And I wouldn't want to say anything on the air, but it's the language is always what we use on the field is always difficult to say on the air. But he said a lot of things to me, and then there was a run-out appeal. I jumped and removed the bells, and he started imitating me. But definitely the umpire, David Shepherd, came in, and he warned him, if you do it again, I'll throw you out of the ground.
Tough old Englishman.
Tough old Englishman. And Azhar was there. Then Azhar was always a mild captain who got very aggressive that day also, because he was very upset. But at the end of the day, we won the match. That was very important, and the pressure came on Javed also. He made Imran run out also, and I got about 4 to 5 18s in that match. So it was a great match for me and for India as well.
Last leg of a conversation, what has been a fascinating conversation with Kiran More, ex-India wicketkeeper. Don't go anywhere, 94.3 Radio 1.
This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Rishi K.
Radio 1.
What a fascinating session of talking with the ex-chairman of selectors, ex-India wicketkeeper Kiran More, a man who's deeply respected for all his thoughts. Well, the Premier League, what are your predictions for this year? All the teams are looking really competitive, really good. Who are the men to watch out for and the teams to watch out for?
I hope Mumbai Indians wins this year. And they've been working very hard. They put a lot of efforts into team also, and they've got a new mentor, Anil Kumble, and John Wright as a coach, and Robin Singh really works hard. So I think overall, Sachin works very hard with the team also, and I spend a lot of time in Mumbai, so I'm a strong supporter of Mumbai cricket as well, and Mumbai Indian also. I worked with them for a couple of years, but I hope they win this year. But I think there are 4 teams or 5 teams, which is a very strong team. Like Chennai has got a very strong domestic cricketers. That's why the plus point they have, and KKR, the home advantage they have fantastic. They play very well on the home ground. They have very good team, good setup. Delhi Daredevils, they're very balanced team. There are a couple of players who are injured now. They're a little bit disturbed also at the moment. But these are the teams actually, they are very strong. Even the Bangalore Royal Challengers, they are a very good team. But I think T20 format is always difficult. You cannot predict if 2 players do well on that day. They can win matches for you. It's not a question of 11 guys doing very well on the field. I think definitely you have to field well, you have to bowl well. But the 2 guys who does very well, somebody gets 3 wickets or somebody gets 60, 70 runs on the board, and he can win a match for you. So it's very difficult to predict that one team is strong. Like you can see Kings 11 Punjab can upset any couple of teams. But for me to get into semi-finals, these are the 4-5 teams which is very strong contenders. They always done very well, and even Rajasthan Royals, they are a very dangerous team. They have good cricketers. They are good domestic cricketers. The captain is very good. Rahul Dravid sets a great example, and the team which has got a good quality spinners does very well in this format, because the spinners play a very crucial role, especially left-arm spinners, and especially the foreigners. They struggle against the spinners. So these are the areas I think need to look into this T20 format, especially when you're playing India. And I wish Mumbai Indians wins this season.
I'm a huge fan of Chris Gayle. It's so exciting to watch him. Who are the T20 players you like to watch? Who when they're bowling or they're batting, you say, wow.
See, when you look at Chris Gayle, he's a player who has got 2 triple hundreds, in Test cricket. So I think he's always a quality Test cricketers, and that's why I always see when you look at the statistics of T20 formats, Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, Jack Callis, all these guys have scored tons of runs, in Test crickets. That's why they can score runs in T20 formats also. So it's not a question of the guy who's hitting, big shots can get 500, 600 in T20 format. So these are the key areas when you select the team. It's very important. These are the basic players who can always get you boundary and crucial sixes also. So when you look at the overall statistics of last 6 seasons, I think these guys have done very well for their teams, and that's why their teams have reached semi-finals and finals and won the championship. So I always believe that you always hear that this guy is a big slogger who can hit sixes, but he can win you 1 or 2 matches, but not win many games. And I always believe that a Test cricketer who plays good Test cricket, I think always score runs in T20 formats also.
A boy called Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar came into the side as a little boy when you were a senior cricketer. How does he treat you now? With a lot of respect and admiration? How was he then and how is he now?
No, he's a great friend and what ambassador for Indian cricket and world cricket. And for me, he'll always remain a friend because he came as a very junior to me, but he came to my house when first time he toured to Baroda with Ranji Trophy team. And Chandrakant Pandit got him at my place for have a lunch, after practice. He had lunch. Then I see in 1 year's time he's in the Indian team on tour to Pakistan. And there was the first tour he was touring with us in 89. I was already played Test cricket and one day cricket for India. And he was traveling first time and he was full of dhamal, and but when I saw him playing, batting, fielding, outstanding, that age, I think God, Bhagwan ने उसको बना के भेजा है, तो इसने Indian team के लिए भेजा था. I think it's a great that God has sent him to India, and this sort of cricketers you always see 50 years time, you'll get cricketer like this, So for me, Sachin is always remained friend, and I was his selector, I was his senior cricketer in the team. We shared dressing room, we shared rooms as well, and what a player. And best part is the simplicity of Sachin Tendulkar and the practice ethics also. I think what I've seen him at the age of 16 with Indian team until today. And when I was with the Indian team for 2 years, and I saw him what he was working out, and he used to practice for 3 hours, 4 hours. The one day I asked him, "What is wrong, Sachin?" And he said, "Kiran, my bat flow is not coming." So imagine after playing for 23 years, he's trying to work hard, trying to put in 3-4 hours of efforts, in the practice. So I think that shows the class of the person, the dedication, focus remains there, and he's still the same old Sachin Tendulkar. So for me, he'll always remain a friend for me, and what ambassador for Indian cricket.
And I believe he's a very good mimicry artist.
Yeah, it's fun. We had a lot of great time in the dressing room. And after winning the matches, if we lost the match also, you need to have that fun going in the bus also, because when you're on a tour for 2-3 months, you lose win, you win some matches, you lose some matches. When your things are down, you have to keep the team very happy. So you crack some jokes, you have fun on the tour. That's how the family goes on, family moves on, in the dressing room, and you have to keep that healthy atmosphere in the dressing room. So Sachin was one of the guy who always plays something goes on somewhere, and he's a guy who always encouraging the young players, and he's become a Paji of the Indian team. Everybody calls him Paji. So I think it's great that a lot of cricketers are enjoying his benefit in the dressing room in the Indian team as well.
Last question, pick one English song we can play for you. Any old song, new song, whatever that you like.
I think you should play Eric Clapton, for me.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah, or you can play Bob Marley,
Beautiful.
And Bob
That's
Marley
the
is a
Jamaica
great-
connection.
Yeah.
The West Indies is one of your favorite places. Yeah. Thank you very much, Kiran Maurya,
Pleasure.
for this interview. I had a wonderful time.
Thank you.